Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Jamey Iris and welcome to my Talk TV. And for today, what are we going to talk about? Well, let's talk about a great news. And it's all about the great news that you can visit the Philippines very soon. To all the foreigners and the non-OFWs who kept asking me that, Jamey, when will the Philippines open for tourism? Now is the time, everyone. Again, not actually this time, but it will be very soon. So today is November 19, 2021. And this morning, when I actually read the news, I saw that IATF had already decided to allow tourists from the green country to actually visit the Philippines. So that indeed is a great news, right? So for those who have friends who are also foreigners and who wants to actually visit the Philippines, so they can actually visit the Philippines. Now the question is when. So this is actually the information that we got, and let me tell you what we got, and so that at least you'll have an idea as well, and you can do the planning. So by the way, before we actually start, for any Filipinos who are actually listening to this video or watching this video, and you would want a Tagalog version of this update, I actually have prepared one for you. Nag-prepare po ako ng video para sa inyo na Tagalog, and you can find it also from my channel. I prepared this video in English for our foreigners who are also my subscribers to know more about the updates regarding traveling back to the Philippines. So that's why we have this all in English. So yan po, so that at least, you can actually watch the updates in languages that you prefer. Now, let me continue. So for our subscribers who would want to actually visit the Philippines and you are a foreigner, so according to PTV 15 hours ago, so Secretary Berna Romulo Puyat announced today, November 19, that the Interagency Task Force on the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases, or IATF, has approved the entry of fully vaccinated tourists from green list countries, territories, or jurisdictions. The Special Technical Working Group on Travel has been tasked with developing guidelines as soon as possible for final approval by the IATF. So indeed, it's a great news, everyone, right? So again, please take note, these are for fully vaccinated foreigners. So you should be complying to this strict regulations. Now, as per the other protocols and strict regulations, so we will be waiting for a further announcement from the IATF in the next few days or a week from now. Now, Puyat also said that the proposal to open leisure travel from green countries or those classified as low risk by the Department of Health will be subject to strict conditions. So how about those tourists from the yellow countries? What will happen? Now, according to the same report, it says, meanwhile, the Department of Tourism will collaborate with a small technical working group on travel on another proposal. This proposal is named Vaccinated Travel Lanes, or Bubbles. Now, this is a special program for vaccinated tourists from yellow list countries who may be able to enter the country under certain restrictions and strict conditions. Wow, that's another great news, everyone. Although, of course, the one that is being finalized right now are the protocols and the strict conditions for the green countries, or for the tourists fully vaccinated from the green countries. But it's still great news because even tourists from the yellow countries, I mean, we know for a fact that there are so many countries in the yellow list category. So, being taken into consideration on what can be done so that tourists with full vaccination can actually enter the Philippines. That's quite a great news, isn't it, everyone? So I'm quite happy too because, a lot of my friends would want to visit the Philippines. But of course, we know for a fact that as much as we want to accommodate many foreigners or for you to visit the country, safety comes first. So at least now, with many people in the Philippines who are vaccinated, I know we're close to 50%, but we're not yet 50% because there are still some who have not been vaccinated. But at least that is better than the situation that we had previous year. So I'm quite happy. And I think a lot of people too, because for almost 2 years now, we did not have any foreign nationals to visit the countries. So at least we can welcome you back in our country so that you can enjoy, of course, the beautiful places as well in different parts of our country. And you can see the beauty as well. But then again, more than that, we should keep each other safe. So that's why we're looking forward to know the protocols that they will be sharing that you all have to abide by. But then again, everyone, at this point in time, I simply want to share to you that great news that I believe everyone is waiting for. So again, as for when, we don't have yet the date right now, everyone. So the announcement was just made November 19th. Let's see when will the effectivity date will be. Again, from me, I'm just looking at it. Maybe it will be implemented by December, but that's just me, everyone. So let's just wait for the official announcement from the IATF. So let us just wait for the implementation date. So when will the Philippines actually accept again the foreign nationals as tourists here in our country? So again, for those who have friends, loved ones, and even those I have had subscribers. So I do have subscribers also who have, like their loved ones, their fiancé, who are actually in the yellow countries, and at the same time, some are in the green countries too. So looking forward that you'll be together very soon, because I know how hard it is to be apart with your loved ones. So once the tourism opens in the Philippines, again, looking forward, many of us in the Philippines also will be vaccinated, that almost 50% of vaccinated people will further increase so that at least everyone will be, safe also with the COVID. But more than that, we have to take care of ourselves, right? And to all foreign nationals who are watching right now, thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you have not yet subscribed, I'm inviting you to please subscribe to my channel so that you could watch the videos that I'll be preparing especially for you. So I prepare Tagalog and English videos so that at least if you want to know more about the status of the travel here in the Philippines, you can also get it not only in Tagalog, so I prepare that for my fellow man, but at the same time, you can get it in English. And if you have some questions, please feel free, write it down in the comment box, just in case I wasn't able to discuss it. And as soon as I read it, then I'll be replying to your question. So with that, everyone, stay safe and stay healthy. This is Jamey Iris simply saying thank you for watching Talk TV. And let's talk about travel again on our next video.